Oh shit, oh take, pray them niggas go away. Oh, we sell the clowns around it, look like circus show. Like, this is not the album either, these are just a dope.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy lSauceGodDreI. I'm here, man. Come back with this video and shit. In today's video, bro, I'm about to show y'all the fastest method. Well, it's not really it's Sice method, bro. He gonna explain it in this video and shit. So I'm gonna let him talk. I could did it myself, but I said fuck all that. I'm gonna let him explain, cause he the one that hit 99. So he gonna explain the shit. Y'all listen. And you know, good shit like that, you feel me? But it's your boy lSauceGodDreI, man. Make sure you like and subscribe, share this channel. I'm out this hoe.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy G coming at you with a brand new video. You can see right here, I have my career method. Now stop, do not skip through this video at all. The reason is because if you missed something out this video, I am not going to repeat it. I am not going to put it down in my comment section. So make sure you watch the full video for full details, because it is not an easy method. It is easy once you get used to it, but to set it up and to start doing this method, it is going to be hard. It might be stressful, but it's going to happen to a lot of people, and there's going to be a lot of flaws to this method as well. Now, originally, I posted screenshots on Twitter saying that I got 100K a game, 90K a game. Well, usually I average about 85K or 80K minimum and 100K max. I got 110K in one game. But other than that, we're going to sit here and explain, okay? To set this up, let me exit. GG. Here we go. This is how you set it up. Now, you're in my career, right? Let's say you're in my career. Now, to set this up, first of all, you want to look for teams that have good centers. So you can go to team and you can go request trade. Now, I can't really request trade right now, but you need to find a team that has good centers. So you can go to league stats, you can go like the stats and look at the divisions and look at the teams. You know, what team has good centers? Now, if you're running a team that has good centers that you know that can catch oops, for example, if you have your first season with the Clippers, then why not stay there? But me, I'm so far in the season that I have brands on my team. Like, I have 2K players on my team that 2K made by itself. But usually what I did was, when I first found this method, I got in a team with DeAndre Jordan and Dwight Howard. They were in the same team. So I joined their team. This is when I was setting everything up. I joined Dwight Howard and DeAndre Jordan's team. So when I joined their team, I started doing started doing this. But this is a setup. Watch the setup video. Okay? Now, once you do that and you have this option. Now, this is optional. I don't know if most of you guys have this option, but I do. I have 38 minutes. So what I do, I adjust everybody's minutes. So, for example, find where you take off all the come-ups. You take off all the come-ups, you know what I'm saying? Let's say my main center is DeAndre Jordan, so I'll give him max minutes. And then, you know, this guy, he can't catch oops, so I do not want him in the game. There's some centers that cannot catch oops at all, and there's centers that can really catch oops and dunk it all the time. There's centers that catch oops and do layups all the time. Like, there's a lot of flaws to this also. So, right here, let's say I take off all the come-ups. Now, what I'll do, this is my backup center. He's injured right now, but I don't care about my team no more. I mean, my career no more, because I already finished it. So what I'll do is I'll give my backup center like 25 minutes, and then I'll give like another spot up a lot of minutes, and this will be my setup, right? This is how I'll set it up if you have this option. If you don't have this option, then it's okay. You can still do this method as long as you have good centers. This is just helping you get the best center out there, like DeAndre Jordan. He has all the badges, you feel me? Look. See right here. Pick and roll maestro, pick and roller Hall of Fame. Now, right here is gonna say fix manual because he's injured, so it's saying like I can't fix it because he's injured. But once you press circle, it's gonna fix good. Now, that's basically the setup. You need to get a good team that has two good centers, and so okay. So now we're in the game. Now we are in the game, and we're playing against Atlanta Hawks. Now, this is the method. First of all, on defense, you need to play a half-court trap. If you don't know how to play half-court trap, you press left on the controller, right here. You press left, and then I believe you press R1 and then square. You press R1 so you see half-court trap. You put half-court trap on. You do that. You really don't have to play defense. You could be on your phone. You could be on Twitter. You could be on Twitch. You could be on YouTube. You could do anything on defense you want to. But if you want to try hard, what you can do is steal the ball, double team, and do all the extra stuff. But what I did, because it was so boring, you know how my career is really boring, I used to watch movies and do, you know, etc., etc. This video is going to be helpful, so make sure to watch the full video. Now, that is the defensive part. That's how you do it on defense. Now, on offense, what you do want to call is 5 out. Even though 5 out doesn't work anymore, you still want to call 5 out. And what you do is you call a screen. Now, you guys can see right here. I'm going to show you right here. I'm sure I do it right here. Oh, alright, you see right here where I pop up their icons. What I do is I tap L1, right? I tap L1, and then for the reason why I tap L1 is because I don't want the power forward setting me a screen. Because if you press L1, anybody can set you a screen. The power forward auto setting. So what I do is I tap L1, and then I hold down L2 for it could always be the center setting me a screen. So it's optional, you know, you have an option who you want to set your screen. If your power forward is a better velocity finisher, then you call your power forward. But I recommend you guys to get the center to set you a screen because power forward sometimes the defense plays size, and I'm going to talk about that later. But right here, you call for a manual screen. Like I said, I didn't repeat myself. You do that, you go around, you throw a oop, easy dunk, and then that's my method. Now that's not only the part of my method. Make sure to watch the full video, like I said. Now we're going back on offense. Let me find it right here where, let me go right here. Okay, so right here you're going to see that I call this screen with DeAndre Jordan. Like I said, a manual screen, 5 out. You see how the spacing is good. You call for a screen with DeAndre Jordan. And when you go around the screen and the center doesn't help, what you do is you throw a floater. Okay? And not to mention, when you go around the screen, make sure you do a momentum. If you do a momentum around the screen, it gives you double move leading to score or double move leading to pass. It doesn't matter. That's what it says. Make sure you do momentum around the screen. Now, if you don't have if you can't speed boost, what you can do is you could do like little moves that you could do. Now, if you don't have momentum, this is what you can do. As you see right there, I go right through him, and it gives you double move leading to score. You see right here where I do a double move right here. You can do that, and that will count to a double move leading to score. And you see that little floater right there. You can do that. That's optional if you can't momentum. But if you can momentum, it's the best option. So that's what you want to do. You want to momentum around the screen. I'll get another example right here. The guy is really not helping. DeMarcus Cousins is not helping. So I got him on the screen and throw a floater. You see right here, I have 57 points and 45 assists and 84 field goal percentage with an A+. This all comes, you got to get used to all of this. You have to get used to it, or else you won't progress. You know, some of you guys might quit like the third game because number 1 is boring. Number 2 is hard because you don't know what to do. You don't know how to do it. You don't know the defense is going to be double teaming you, but you got to stay for the video to understand that. So basically, sometimes you are going to run into some teams that play side defense. Now, for example, this right here is a defense that you want to play against. You want to play against a team that tries to go over the screen. You see right there the point guard that's guarding him. He tries to go over it, which is their defense, they're hedging. If you guys don't know, that's hedging. You want to play against a team that plays that type of defense. If you play against a team that plays side-to-side defense, it is extremely hard to throw oops because they're playing side-to-side defense, and the center picks up on the other side. When they hedge, it makes it so much easier to throw oops, to throw floaters. Everything becomes so much easier on this method. So sometimes when I'll play teams that, you know, I knew they were about to play size, I already knew them, I already knew the teams, I already knew what teams play size. For example, like the Celtics, they play size because usually they'll put like a guard at center, they'll put like Marco, I don't know, they'll put like a guard at center, they'll play size. So I'll always sim past that team. So make sure you know what teams can hedge and what teams play size. And sometimes if you get aggravated and the team's playing size and you can't throw oops, then just sim to end and then move on to another team until you find out. But usually play the whole season and play a lot of games. You see right here, I'm going to leave the gameplay for itself so you guys can see how I do it. Now I'm going to tell you guys the flaws of this and the flaws that might make you mad. Number 1 is when you go around the screen and you throw oops, sometimes you will get a lot of turnovers. You will throw the ball to bounce. There was one game where I had like 15 turnovers. You're going to have 10 plus turnovers. You're going to average more than 10 turnovers. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get a lot of turnovers per game. But here's the thing. You do not lose any type of points for throwing oops. I mean, throwing turnovers or nothing like that. Because when you throw a oop, it doesn't give you 10 out of 20. You know, it gives you X, and then it doesn't give you a certain amount of like a percentage. You know what I'm saying? So this is why this method is so perfect. And the 3-point method is not good because if you miss the 3-pointers, the perimeter shots, it counts as percentage. And you know, if you shoot a bad percentage, you don't get as much back as this. See right here, I'm continuously just spamming this. And then this all you gotta do all game. Now that's basically gonna do it for today's video. I'm going to summarize everything. Find a good team with 2 centers that can dominate off alley-oops. make sure that you know what you're doing. Make sure you get used to it. So therefore, make sure to leave this video a thumbs up. I help you, help me out. Make sure this video gets a billion likes, a million likes, a million subs. I help you out, help me out. I gave y'all my method, the method that brings standing overall. Now, like I said, I used to play Park, and this gave me the same amount of rep because I get back-to-back games in Park. If you don't get back-to-back